My oh my, is it a good day to be watching the Stretford Saffas? We've got a transfer roundup for you coming right away. We talk with a Stretford Jackson and a very disgruntled and aggravated Stretford Adj. Over to you, boys.
Right, guys, welcome back to Stretford Saffas. Excuse the beanie, excuse the jersey. I'm not in freezing cold Manchester. I'm in freezing cold Cape Town. And with me today, we have the absolute legend, Stretford Adj. The transfer guru is in town and he is raging. Ed Woodward, Glazers, beware. He's coming for you. Stretford Adj, give us the latest, boy.
Okay, where to begin? So, Harry Maguire, I think we locked in negotiations with Leicester at the moment. It seems as if we can't get Leicester to budge on their asking price for him. I think we've offered about 70 million for him, from what the reports I've read.
Yeah.
It was rejected. And I think Leicester wants about 80 to 90 million, which is absurd for a player like Harry Maguire. No disrespect to Harry Maguire, but he's not worth that kind of money. So, yeah, we are still locked in negotiations with them. We can't get them to budge by any means.
So let me ask you, do you think we're in the position now with 8 days left to go in the window? Do you think we should just pay the money and get the deal done or not? Quick answer. What do you think?
Well, usually, I mean, for the Premier League club negotiating with another Premier League club, the lower teams, they can't be bullied anymore into like selling their best players.
Correct.
So if we want Maguire, we're gonna have to pay 80 million for him. So
just
they're
get it
still
done.
gonna go. Sorry?
I'm saying so we must just get it done. Pay the money, get it done.
We get it done. Pay the money. You're doing yourself. You're doing like the more of a disservice because
For sure.
it just adds to the speculation that United are not going to get a centre back. But just pay the money. There's no point in haggling over like 10 million pounds. I mean, what's
Exactly.
10 million pounds to the Glazers? It's literally
sure.
pocket change.
sure.
Really. So
Definitely right. That's Maguire. I think we've all heard a lot about that one. Give us the next one. Bruno Fernandes.
I don't see much happening on that. I think it's related to Paul Pogba leaving the club. I really do. I think Bruno we are interested in, no doubt about it. But I think Sporting wants, from what I've read, 70 million euros. I think for him,
Yeah.
and United are not prepared to pay that for Bruno.
What's your opinion? Hold on. What's your opinion? Do you think that we are showing intent to try sign Bruno as well as keep Paul Pogba? Or do you think we are only going to go for Bruno if we sell Paul Pogba?
We're only going to go for Bruno if we sell Paul Pogba, I think. Because the whole thing is with the Glazers is that United in the past, we've bought players when we've sold, right?
Yeah.
If we sell Paul Pogba, I mean, if you think about it, we already sold Fellaini and we've already sold Herrera. Herrera went for a free transfer and Fellaini went, I think, for like 7 million pounds.
Yeah.
So in all on who you like,
you're not going to get anyone for that price.
So it's an absolute disgrace on the Glazers' part that we have to buy on a replacement basis, if you like to call it.
Yeah, for sure.
Buy to replace. When in all honesty, we should actually just be investing heavily in the squad. I mean, if you look at like City, they don't buy to replace. They buy to add to the squad. They buy to further enhance their options.
They show intent.
They have David Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva,
Exactly.
Sterling, Leroy Sané.
No, we can't talk about City. That's enough. Enough with City. It's enough with City. So just give me
but I'm just saying it's a different.
It is. But just give me a one-word answer just to wrap it up. Bruno Fernandes, will we sign him? Yes or no?
If Paul Pogba leaves, I do think we will sign Bruno. But otherwise, no, I don't think we will.
Right. Well, that's very encouraging. Great start for that. The next one I think we want to talk about. I think we disagree on this one quite heavily.
Quite a lot. I know which one's coming there.
Carrick Longstaff. Talk to me.
Oh my God, Sean Longstaff! Don't even get me started.
Stretford, I know you're getting excited, but can you just stop leaning up and forward here? Just calm down, boys.
Shawnee boy. So Sean Longstaff, I want nowhere near United. the fact that he's getting quoted a 50 million price is I think it's more delusional on Newcastle's part. I don't see United spending anything over 30 million pounds for him. And yeah, I mean, if we pay 50 million, I think Ed Woodward needs a medical, because it's just he's not worth that money. No chance. I mean,
I think he does need a medical in any case. But listen to me. Let me just get my point across. I think with the disarray we're in at the moment, short of numbers, especially in midfield, I think it's not our money. We can't expect that. We can't keep saying Glazers spend the money. Look, that's the amount they want. I'm not saying pay 50 million, but if we can get him for 35, 40 million, just get the guy. He's a real talent, 21 years old. Pep Guardiola said that City struggled against him. He's a proper player. Let me tell you, this guy is the next Michael Carrick. He's the next Michael Carrick.
No, the thing is, it's one game that, yeah, he's had a couple of good games against the top six, whatever, but the fact is, he played 9 games last season, and now he's getting quoted a 50 million price tag.
Let me put this across to you. Declan Rice had one good season. Last summer, the guy was probably available for 25, 30 million. One incredible season at a mid-table Premier League club, and he's now worth 70 million. So just answer this. If Sean Longstaff has a season like Declan Rice did, will he not be worth 60 or 70 million?
Like Declan
but
Rice.
If he does, so do we not need to act on that now? And
just back on him. If Ollie wants him,
do we not just get him? If Ollie wants him.
It's a big word. It's not... It's a very big word. He's not... Declan Rice, I would spend 50 million 100%. In a heartbeat.
Well, you'd get his left toe for 50 million in this market. You'd get his left toe for 50 million in this market.
Yeah, probably.
So can I ask you, do you not trust Ollie's instinct and his opinion? Because it's clear that that's not a an Ed Woodward signing, because there's no chance that Ed Woodward knows who Sean Longstaff is. So it's coming from...
It's not an Ed Woodward signing. It's an Ollie signing.
So
because Ed Woodward signs players on their commercial appeal and their marketing.
So do you not think we should back him? Back Ollie's instinct?
Listen, I'm just having my opinion. Ollie has his...
Fair enough.
I don't see this whole amazing aspect to Sean Longstaff. I really don't get it. I think he's going to be a Phil Jones type of signing. He'll have an average season to start off. Comes 5 years down the line, he'll be getting contracts when he won't deserve it. And he's just going to become deadwood, which we're all going to complain about in a couple of years. Well, so I don't think he's worth it.
Listen, we're going to disagree on that, but that's what we love about you. You're full of opinions on transfers. Now, we want to talk about a few outs. The main one, the big man, Romelu Lukaku. What can you tell us? What's the latest?
So, we are speaking to Inter, from what I've seen on Twitter. That's where I get all my insights.
You're a Twitter legend, boy.
This is none of my information.
We all know you got Ed on speed dial, boy. You got Ed on speed dial. Feeding you.
But Inter are talking to us. They want Lukaku on the cheap. It's not going to happen. United want to recoup 75 million to 80 million, the amount we paid Everton a couple of years back.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Inter are, I think they proposed like a 2-year loan with an obligation to buy. United are not having any of it. United wants the full 75 million. Inter trying to do business on the cheap.
And they did the same with Perisic. What we're doing.
So that's the thing.
Exactly. So stuff them, to be honest.
We were negotiating for Perisic a couple of years back, with I think Mourinho's second season, and they literally would not compromise with us on about like £5 million. I mean, in all honesty, the Glazers should have just paid it, and Woodward should have paid it. But at the end of the day, it's the same thing. I'm in agreement with the United board wanting to honestly get.
You're in agreement with the United board. Never had that before, boy.
Listen, if you want, you know what I'm saying? How can Inter, they want to do business on the cheap, but then for all their players, they want the full price. So, so on Lukaku, I must be honest, I don't see Inter paying the full £75 million.
So yes or no? Yes or no? Are we going to?
Lukaku going to leave? But from what I've seen, and according to Italian transfer guru Gianluca Di Marzio and Fabrizio Romano, they've said that Juventus are very interested in Lukaku, and a potential swap deal with Paulo Dybala coming to Manchester and Lukaku going to Juventus.
I think
don't
that's one
see
that
that
Ed Woodward would
happening
love.
either.
I think Ed Woodward would love that. Shirt sales
He'd
for
absolutely
days.
love
For days.
Dybala. The marketability of Dybala. He's an Adidas ambassador, I think.
Yeah, I think he is.
And Dybala, I'd absolutely love Dybala at United. He's a fantastic player. I think it would be a win-win situation, but I don't see it happening because swap deals are very rare. It's hard to do them. And I think it would take a lot. I don't think Dybala wants to come. I don't think he wants to leave Juventus. So I don't see anything happening in there. And to be quite frank, I don't see Lukaku leaving United this summer. It's unfortunate for him because I don't have anything bad to say about Lukaku. I just don't think he fits Ollie's type of play. Yeah. And so I don't think Lukaku's going to leave. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. But I don't see United budging on the 75 million price tag.
Okay, right. The last one I'm going to talk about is another potential out. We've seen this news break today, a very strange one. Matteo Darmian being linked to who?
to Barcelona.
Matteo Darmian to Barcelona.
I think that's more rubbish than anything, to be quite honest. I think
ESPN have pulled one out the bag there.
I actually forgot he played for Man United, to be quite honest.
Yeah, we said that.
I actually hope he moves Darmian. Also, I don't have anything bad to say about him. He's wanted to leave for like 2 seasons or so, and he's actually remained professional throughout. He's never forced through a transfer or anything.
Yeah, that's true. Good attitude.
So yeah, he's a professional.
Just not good enough.
He's just not good enough. He's the only, as I think Stretford Singer said, the only Italian who can't defend.
Exactly.
I would honestly try and maybe sell him to an Italian club, get 10 million, but that's all
we need to talk about with Darmian.
You're going to buy him
more screen time. Yeah. So Stretford Adj, I'm going to ask you 2 things. The first thing, in your opinion, who do you think is going to leave and who do you think is going to come in? Quick answer, no explanations. Who are we going to sign and who's going to leave in the next 8 days?
I don't think anyone's coming in or anyone's going out. That's just from what I've seen.
Yeah.
I'm not very optimistic, if I'm honest.
And I need a quick rant from you. Quick rant on the Glazers and on Ed Woodward. 1 minute rant.
I'm
1 minute rant. Go for it.
I'm tired of speaking about them because, in all honesty, United will not be competing for trophies until they're gone. Obviously it's a business, but it's everything about the Glazers. It's just about money. That's all they care about. Sponsors, as Ed Woodward said I think when he was giving the quarterly budget performance, whatever, he said, what we do on the field has no effect. Sorry, hold on. He said, what did he say? He said, what we can do off the field has no effect on what we can. Yeah, he's basically saying it doesn't make a difference how we perform on the field. We're still making money.
Exactly.
And that's what's most important. I think last year, Ed Woodward in the summer signed more sponsors than signings. Exactly. The fans were really upset. They're not happy about the situation. So I must be honest, I don't see us competing. I think Man City's owners have invested more into their team. I think they've invested like £1 billion into the Man City
this
team.
Is not a City channel. I can't talk about
City. I know, but I'm giving you a comparison.
I understand.
And the Glazers have taken up like £1 billion. It's just a joke, really. It's not even. So I don't see us competing. I don't even mean to be negative. It's just the thing. The leadership under them. There's just such different aims and objectives when it comes to the footballing side, to the commercial side of it. They are happy. They're making profits, and
that's it.
Nothing's going to change, unfortunately.
Right, Stretford Adj, I think we're going to have to call it a day there. Thank you very much, guys. This has been a transfer update from the transfer guru, the main Twitter man, Ed Woodward's biggest hater, the Glazers' biggest hater, Stretford Adj.